Dementia. Joining me today is Goody. Say hi.
Hi.
Flip.
What's up, guys?
And making his podcast debut, the 2161, a.k.a. Shtummy.
What's up? It's your boy.
My stomach hurt. My stomach hurt.
Nah, bro.
Motherfucker
Not
kept
yet.
saying that. I don't know. What's that mean? That's a meme? Oh, I just been saying it. Terrible. Terrible.
It's literally my Twitch alert. Or one of them.
Only because of me. What you mean?
Because of you? I knew about that meme before I even knew you.
Girls, you're both ugly. So yeah, we're just gonna talk about a couple stories from the week that we found cool, and yeah. So I guess we'll jump into it. Yeah. Okay. So Kevin Feige. For those who don't know, Kevin Feige is basically the father, or I guess you could say like the headsman, whatever you want to call it, of the Marvel
The
Cinematic
headless
Universe.
cabbie.
Sure, why not? He runs the shit, and so he was talking in an interview the other day, because they're doing press right now for Spider-Man: Far From Home, which man, I can't wait for that fucking movie to come out. And said that apparently he's been trying to get Keanu Reeves, or the studio has been trying to get Keanu Reeves into the movies for like ever, and so apparently he said we talk to him for almost every film we make. So apparently, for at least a good percent of them, they've been trying to get him in, and I guess it just hasn't happened yet. But I feel like it's probably gonna happen. They're making that new movie Eternals, and the Eternals is kind of a more not underground, but like more not well as known Marvel comic.
I don't know what it is.
And they already cast like Angelina Jolie's in the movie, so I guarantee if they're gonna get him into a movie, he's gonna be an Eternal, because that makes the most sense. Either that or like fucking Shang-Chi from Masters, Kung Fu Masters, or whatever that. It's a fighting comic book. Kung Fu comic book. Yeah, dude. Back in the 70s, Marvel had a bunch of fucking Kung Fu comic books. They're actually really fucking
No,
cool.
not about that. I'm just saying, like, why is Keanu Reeves gonna be playing Shang-Chi?
I don't know why.
He's a badass.
In this era of wokeness, I don't know why they would cast him, but that's a rumor. Who's to say how fucking true it is?
I mean, I know he's got like that little like Asian look to him, but I don't think he's gonna be like, you know.
I mean, it wouldn't be the first time he's played a Kung Fu master. He's played him before a different. What was that fucking movie? There was a movie about an underground fight club where he played like a fucking ancient Kung Fu master type dude. The shit was fucking dope. But yeah. So the reason I brought this up is because I want to know if who would you cast Keanu Reeves as in a Marvel movie? Like, Goody, who would you cast him as? Like, any Marvel character you can think of, who would you cast? Even someone that's already been cast.
The first one that popped in my mind, it actually took me a while to think about this, but I could see him as Doctor Doom in a Fantastic Four reboot. A proper
Doctor Doom?
Fantastic Four reboot. Yes.
It ain't gonna be proper if he's Doctor Doom.
Wow.
I mean, I get where you're going with that, because but I don't know if Doctor Doom should be more, like, I don't know. I guess you could say like
even raise his voice.
That's what I mean. Like, Keanu Reeves is more of a subtle actor. You need someone like someone more crazy, someone who's like gonna like chew the screen more, chew the scenery.
Tom Hardy could actually be Doctor Doom.
Tom.
No.
I think Tom Hardy would be a better like Thing, like the Thing. I think he'd be a better.
Okay, yeah, because he's kind of big. That makes sense.
True.
Yeah.
I think he's
and
too
also
short to play the Thing. I like. Just make Tom Hardy Wolverine. He's short. He's got some range.
That'd be pretty cool.
Just make him Wolverine. Keep it simple. But the thing is, don't make him like Hugh Jackman Wolverine, where he's like the lead. Like, make Wolverine what he should be, which is like a side character. Like, Wolverine should not be the leader of the X-Men.
I mean, he was in the comics though.
Yeah, but Wolverine's not really like super interesting character, you know? It's like,
Oh yeah, all you got is just long nails.
But people
Damn,
love
I'm taller than
Wolverine.
Tom Hardy.
Yeah, Tom Hardy. Sure. He's like 5'6".
5'9", but damn.
Wait, he's 5'9", really?
Yeah,
I thought he was
I'm
way
taller than
shorter.
him.
Alright.
What? Come on, Tom Hardy. Talk shit now, bitch. Short ass hoe. Oh God, I hope he never hears this.
Saint's gonna be the next Keanu Reeves. Calling it.
So, Flip, who would you cast Keanu Reeves as in Marvel? Any Marvel movie?
Probably like some side character X-Men. Somebody like Forge, or just
Forge.
someone who's got like a gun and likes action and doesn't have to do much acting.
He can be like the next what was that movie? Taken? What was the guy's name in there?
You talking about
Liam Neeson?
Liam Neeson, yeah, he can do some shit like that.
Oh, all right. So I just had an idea. You know who'd be fucking? Keanu Reeves would make a fucking good Green Goblin, bro. Like a menacing.
Oh, I see that. I could see that.
They're actually thinking
Yeah,
about
bro.
bringing in the Green Goblin. I think I saw something.
Cause Green Goblin
Because-
with
But do you want him after William Dafoe?
Okay, I get that. Like, if in the perfect world, William Dafoe would come back, but I think he'd make like a fucking like less like creepy maniac and more like creepy like sinister type shit where he's just because the Green Goblin
To
is a
be
character like the
honest-
Joker where he like certain versions of him he's like a cackling like crazy person, some he's just a menacing evil asshole, and then some versions he's like a legit fucking monster.
Yeah.
So I think Keanu Reeves could pull off a dope ass Green Goblin, like a dope ass Norman Osborn / Green Goblin.
Like, if we're being really real, like, I guess he could fit in the MCU, but I feel like Keanu would be better in DCU. Like, someone, like, he could
We'll
play
get into that
a
too
really good
in a
Rorschach,
second.
probably. I feel like
Rorschach?
Keanu could play
Yeah.
a good Rorschach, but just someone in the MCU, I feel like he'd have to play, like, someone dark and menacing. It'd have to be, like you were saying, like, Green Goblin, dark and menacing. I could see that, but I don't know if I want to see him as
Silver
Green
Surfer.
Goblin. Hell no. I mean, the Silver Surfer don't really talk, so it could work, but I don't know. Just someone.
Fucking make him something crazy. Make him like
Yeah.
a fucking make him what would it be like? Oh, like Tombstone or some shit. That'd be hilarious. Is Keanu Reeves' Tombstone?
Yeah, I can see that.
Oh, you know what? I take that back. I know the perfect two different choices that Keanu Reeves would be that he play perfectly. He could play. I think Keanu Reeves would be a really fucking dope Mr. Negative.
Ooh,
Ooh.
hold
That
on.
could work.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
that could
Yeah, I
work.
can
Hold
see
on.
that.
Yeah.
Martin Lee. Okay.
That's-
Okay.
I can see him doing a
definitely
good
see that.
or Moreland. Do y'all know Moreland?
I don't.
Moreland,
No.
I'm not really too fond. of
Moreland
Mis-
is he's a character. I think he's in a Spider-Man again, and this whole thing is him and his family. They go to different universes and they kill the Spider-Mans of that universe, and they basically eat their soul. I think he'd be
Oh,
a
I know
dope
you're talking
ass
the
Moreland.
vampires, right?
Yeah, I think he'd be a
Yeah.
dope ass
Okay.
Moreland. I got it. Moreland or Mr. Negative. Those two fucking Connors would kill that shit, bro. Especially Mr. Negative.
Definitely Mr. Negative.
Mr. Negative, I could see that. Definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely see that because I feel like they're gonna start eventually doing like the whole Spider-Verse storyline, so he could definitely fit into that.
Absolutely, bro. I'm waiting for the end of the fucking Spider-Man 2 to be him on a rooftop, and then a portal opens up and fucking Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield walk through and be like, "We need your help."
Fuck Andrew
The fucking
Garfield.
the universe.
No. That's
Look,
the
those
boy.
movies are garbage. Those movies are garbage, but I didn't hate his Spider-Man. I thought
Yeah,
he
I
was
thought his
okay.
Spider-Man-
Honestly, I thought the Green Goblin in that movie was pretty trash.
Oh fuck yeah, dude!
He was just
Fucking
emo.
JB Fox was pretty fucking trash in that fucking movie. Movie was garbage.
Such
Yeah.
a
I remember me and
letdown.
my friend saw that movie, Medicated, and we were like, "This movie's fucking awesome." Halfway through it wore off, we're like, "Why are we still here?" And we literally just walked out of the fucking theater. It was bad. It was real bad.
I've only did that with Superman, and that was
Oh,
like
which
10
one?
years ago. I think.
Man of Steel?
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh, garbage. Bad movie. Terrible. But speaking of Superman and DC, so
Next
right
topic?
now, yeah, next topic.
Okay.
Transition God.
So J.J. Abrams has a production studio, Bad Robot. I'm sure y'all have heard of that.
Of course.
They made movies like Cloverfield. I think they made the Alias TV show.
Yep.
Um,
Lost.
And there's been a bidding war for that company for a while. Apple, Netflix, and I think Warner Brothers were three of the studios vying for it. And,
And
Warner
Universal,
Brothers
Amazon.
and Universal, Amazon, and Warner just fucking signed the deal with J.J. Abrams and his wife, who co-owns the studio, for $500 million.
Damn.
And the rumor is that JJ is going to wind up becoming the Kevin Feige of the DC universe, basically putting him in charge of, the whole story like Kevin is, like Feige is. So he's going to, okay, we're going to do this, this, and this, which is honestly what they fucking need because, my God, they've been running those movies like fucking garbage.
You know what's crazy though? It's like
What's up?
when I read this article, I didn't realize that they actually didn't have like a head.
Nah, bro.
I didn't know
The-
that. Because now
the
it makes
closest thing
sense.
the closest thing they had was like Zack Snyder, but like Zack Snyder really wasn't. I mean, that shit is like, he's like fucking what's his name? Transformers boy. What the fuck that dude's
Shia
name?
LaBeouf.
Michael Bay?
No, Michael Bay. He's like, oh man, you know what look cool? This. But what about the story? That's not. I don't fucking care about that.
Blow
That's
it
what
up.
He does. Yeah, basically. So I think it'd be really cool if J.J. Abrams, helmed it because he's a fucking nerd, so I know he knows this shit. I don't know. What do you think about it, Flip?
I mean, it's cool. They, like you said, they finally do need a head because Warner just fucks up everything with DC movies, man. That shit is horrible. Like, come on. Like, when you first start off with, oh, let's just make a Justice League movie after, like, you don't even introduce all the Justice League characters first. Like, who the fuck knows what Flash's backstory was and shit? Like, we just got Man of Steel, and I think maybe that. Like, I don't even remember what the fuck we had. It was just Batman versus Superman. Then it jumped into the Justice League. And then the villains were trash. Like, my God. like there was nothing, man. My friend, he really wanted to see Vandal Savage as a Justice League villain. And I was like, yeah, that sounds good. But they just went straight to the fucking top. Like, I was just like, God damn.
I know, right? It's like you don't fucking start with fucking Darkseid and all that shit. You got to work your way up to that. Dude's like, come on, bro. Start. What they should have done is legit. Okay, so they should have done the Superman movie and then do the Batman movie. And then maybe do the Batman v Superman movie, which leads into a Wonder Woman movie. And then the Wonder Woman movie should have led up with the fucking Justice League movie against like Lex Luthor, where Lex Luthor is doing some shit, and then you find out he was working with someone from Apocalypse, and then you go from there, and that's how you build the shit up. You don't jump straight from literally they went Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, Justice League. How does that make any fucking sense?
Zero.
How can they introduce? Okay, so in Superman we got Superman. In Batman v Superman we got Batman and Wonder Woman, and then in Justice League they introduced Flash, Aquaman, Cyborg, all in one movie, bro. It's like, are y'all fucking kidding me, dude? What the fuck are y'all trying to do, bro? This shit's ridiculous.
They were not trying anything. And then it was just like Wonder Woman being like some 100-year-old French woman who was like working as a secretary and shit. I was like, all right, cool, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Like, I'm not interested in this.
She wasn't a secretary, Flip. She was an archaeologist.
She was something
like
that I
that.
ain't give a damn about, right?
You're not even wrong, bro. I don't know. So I'm hoping this is a good step forward, or like for the DC universe as a whole, and hopefully they'll J.J. Abrams, because again, this is all just a rumor. This shit might not even happen, because we know for a fact that Bad Robot is with Warner's now, but we don't know what they're doing with it. So our hope is that J.J. Abrams taking over, but my hope is it's a course correction and they're actually gonna make better movies now. And I think what they should honestly do is just start from scratch. And I personally think that if they're going to start from scratch, they should start with the Robert Pattinson Batman movie and make that their starting point. But I don't know. Shtummy, what do you think?
Well, I've only seen 2 DC movies, which is Man of Steel and then Justice League. And I've only watched one of them, technically. But,
What the fuck does that mean?
Because I walked out of Man of Steel.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're right.
But the new Joker movie, I think it's a new Joker movie that's coming out. It looks interesting to me, at least, because it just focuses on his backstory and how he actually became with the Joker, you know?
Right.
And I don't know who the fuck anybody else is from DC like that, except for like maybe Batman.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
What about you, Goody?
I think the way he revamped Star Trek. He did Alias, he did Lost, he did the Mission Impossibles in Westworld. He better be in charge of DC because they started off rough.
Yeah, they need someone to step their foot down. Yeah,
they got it right with Wonder Woman. That was a good movie. I liked Aquaman. Justice League, no. Spider-Man, no. I mean, not Spider-Man. Superman and Batman.
What?
Superman versus Spider-Man, no.
I fucking hate that DC movie Spider-Man, bro.
I keep saying Spider-Man.
Garbage.
Superman versus Batman, no. Man of Steel, no.
Like, how do you fuck up Batman versus Superman?
I know,
like,
right?
that has to
Ben
be like
Affleck as Batman? Come on, y'all.
No, wait,
No, chill.
pause.
Ben Affleck
Calm the
was a
fuck
good
down. Fucking Ben Affleck was the perfect Batman in the worst Batman movie. Let's calm the fuck down with that shit real quick. I will stop that within a
Is that where we're at?
He looks like fucking Ben Affleck was born to play Batman. You know Ben Affleck did the Daredevil movie just because he didn't think he'd ever get a chance to play Batman. That's how big a Batman fan he is. I will always stand Batfleck. Always. That dude is fucking dope.
Yeah,
Just
Ben
a
Affleck
fucking
was a good
garbage
Batman.
movie.
You gonna tell like watch? Good's gonna tell us that Christian Bale was a good Batman.
He was a good Bruce
Bam.
Wayne.
Yeah, fuck out.
Well, I mean, well, yeah,
He was
because
a
he was
good
just playing
Bruce
American
Wayne.
Psycho again. He was good. Where's the trigger?
But a side
Yeah,
note
no,
real
fuck
quick,
that.
though.
Fuck that.
I'm kind of upset with Shtummy right now because he had that Mexican as Joker, and that shit made me feel so bad because I can't do that shit. He was like, yeah, the Joker. He's like,
Joker?
The Joker, huh? The Joker, huh?
What you
That shit
mean,
was
bro?
pissing me off, man. I was like, damn. I'm over
Hey,
here
but shout out Joaquin
fake Mexican
Phoenix.
shit.
I think he's the perfect guy to play the Joker.
Yeah, I can see that.
Nah, but
That
not
movie's-
in the actual DC movies. He's
Oh,
like-
no, not in the actual.
talking
No,
about in
the
this-
actual.
In this movie.
Was Suicide Squad any good? I know people liked and hated that
Nope,
shit.
sure wasn't.
The
Was it
story
bad?
was all over the place. People died when they shouldn't have.
It was poopy ass. It was
Yes.
garbage,
Damn.
trash, fucking. It was UU tier. That's how bad it was.
But yeah,
Hey.
And every podcast is what we do.
every week, son. Every week.
He's gonna be on.
Fuck
here.
outta
He's
here.
on the podcast more than Sam.
Yeah.
Oh.
but yeah, with the
And,
DCU and shit, man. They just need to reboot everything. Keep Aquaman the same. Like you're already deep in Aquaman into the. I would say even reboot Wonder Woman because you just already got gods and shit in her motherfucking movie. So reboot that shit too.
They already got another movie coming out next year.
Yeah, they just need to release like these like solo movies because the next Marvel phase is starting right now. This is the perfect time to do it.
Yep.
So it's
Phase
like
4.
go ahead and
Oh,
do
damn,
that and
you're right.
surprise us with some good movies.
I fucking so okay. So I agree with you. They should reboot it. I think they should keep Aquaman. Honestly, I think they should have. Aquaman should have been someone else. I think they should have cast Jason Momoa as fucking Lobo. He looks just like Lobo. Do you not know who Lobo is?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think he should have been Lobo. I mean, he's a cool Aquaman. And also, honestly, I think they should keep Henry Cavill as Superman.
It's funny though because he actually has the personality of a Lobo. He looks like Lobo. Like he was the perfect Lobo. But
Yeah, I
they're
don't know
just
why
like,
the fuck they picked
We'll
Aquaman.
just make you Aquaman.
Yeah. And I think Henry Cavill should say Superman because I think he's actually a really good Superman.
Yeah, I
He
don't.
just,
I like. He is Superman. Like when you look at him, it's like, yeah, that's Superman. That's
Yeah.
that's Clark Kent.
Also, I gotta respect the dude who was like, I almost fucking lost the chance to be Superman. Why? I was too busy playing World of Warcraft and I
Oh,
forgot
man.
about the audition.
That's
That's real right there. That's a real one.
Oh my god.
Real recognized
That's
real.
what to bring us to our next topic.
Wait, hold up. Which year did Man of Steel come out though? Because I don't know expansion.
I want to say like 08. It was
okay,
a while
yeah,
ago.
so he
ago.
was probably playing like
It was a
Cataclysm
while
and,
ago.
and Mr. Pandaria. Okay.
Hold up, we got technology.
good.
2013.
Damn,
Oh,
I'm way
20.
off.
Yeah.
I think that was
2013.
Warlords of Draenor. Hold the fuck up, Henry.
Hey, bro, let that man live. Let him play his Draenor.
Yeah,
Man, fuck the
nah,
Draenor.
fuck all that. Mm-mm.
Horde for life, son. Let's go. Fuck you,
Oh wait, no.
Alliance,
It
motherfuckers.
was Mr. Pandaria. Okay, yeah, he's good. He's good.
Yeah,
All right.
there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. Horde for life. Fuck you, fucking Alliance bitches. Suck this dick. I don't know
They-
why
they
I
should-
get so aggro about
they
that.
should-
I haven't played WoW in that long.
They should just like revamp their whole business model on some EA shit.
Okay, so you tried, and I appreciate
I
that. But
did.
that was forced as fuck, bro.
I know.
I appreciate it though.
He tried to plug the
Tried.
next topic.
You tried, bro. I respect that. All right, the next topic though. Speaking of EA, Shtummy. Wow, how'd you know?
I don't know.
Okay, so,
Technically,
like,
this is-
So EA
We
was
about to spend
fucking.
a minute on this one. 'Cause I got a lot to
hell
say.
yeah.
I got a lot.
God. Yeah, it was bad, bro. So EA was in court. I believe it was in Belgium.
Yeah, Belgium.
Cool.
Yeah, in Belgium.
Well, was
And,
Coy there? He didn't.
Oh God, flipping waffles. And they basically were trying to tell these fucking lawmakers in Belgium that loot boxes are surprise mechanics. They're not gambling. They're
Man.
ethical and they're fun. So before we jump into this, Goody, I want you to go ahead and take it away, bro. What do you feel about this?
Listen, the whole article. These.
Oh, pause. Before we go on, it was UK Parliament. They were talking to the UK Parliament.
Yeah. I was UK parliamentary panel.
Diogen was there. No, sir.
But look, these motherfuckers, especially EA, has the fucking nerve to say, they're saying like, I don't know what you're your version of Target is, a store that sells a lot of toys, and you do a search for surprise toys, you will find that this is something people enjoy. What? What are you talking
Also,
about?
Once again, they're basically admitting that loot boxes are targeted at kids because it's
Yes!
like a toy. It's a fuck.
They try
What
to
the fuck,
compare
bro?
it to Kinder Eggs and Hatchimals or LOL Surprise. Like,
Yeah,
that's, what?
It's
What are you
it's bad,
talking
bro.
about? And then they were talking about fucking yeah, it's what was it? What was the term they said? Yes,
Quite ethical and fun.
Surprise mechanics. No.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No.
It's
Yeah.
fucking
it's
gambling.
It's not gambling, bro. It's surprise mechanics. So and yeah. So what they said was, and this is a quote. It's important to look at it like this. If you go to, I don't know what your version of Target is, a store that sells a lot of toys, and you do a search for surprise toys, you will find that it's something people enjoy. They enjoy surprises. It's something that has been part of toys for years, whether it's a Kinder Egg or Hatchimals or LOL Surprise. They are quite ethical and fun and enjoyable to people. We think it's like many other products that people enjoy in a very healthy way. They like the element of surprise.
No.
Fuck out of here, Hopkins. The
And-
dude's name was Hopkins.
And another thing.
Oh my god, fuck off.
All right, so EA had their bullshit talking about, loot boxes isn't gambling. We're not getting our kids to watch YouTubers literally gamble and try to get. Remember the whole CS:GO lottery shit?
Yeah. Oh, that's
Like,
another
come
thing
on.
too. They were talking about like, so someone asked them, so what do y'all feel about these third-party sites, or you can, buy this shit, and they go, oh, those guys, we don't know, that's bad people. We don't do that.
Yeah,
You should be
okay.
going after them. They're the bad ones, not us. It's like, bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
And
go ahead.
then you got Epic Games talking about, oh, our games aren't addictive. Just because they
Dude,
spend
what the fuck?
20 hours a day playing Fortnite, that's not addicting. And
They know for a fact these games are addictive. That's how they fucking designed them.
they were like, one. I remember. All right, so he said, has a doctor said that playing that game for 10 hours straight is unhealthy? I'll say this. Yes, I have actually. I'm pretty sure we all have sat down and played a game for a lengthy amount of time
Yeah,
in
you
one
do it
sitting.
every
Oh,
other
fuck yeah,
day.
dude.
But not
Yeah.
every fucking day. That's excessive. That's a problem. Especially when they're not
Well-
doing anything else. That's an addiction.
So my problem with this starts off with one. You already fucking lost it when you're like, it's a surprise, like toys and shit like that. It's like, first off, just the whole blanket. When you compare that shit to toys, you're basically in a roundabout way admitting that you're targeting this shit to children. Because why would you fucking say that?
Yeah.
Secondly, here's the thing. Whenever a child buys a have you ever seen the Hatchimals?
Yeah, I've seen them.
So basically, for those who don't know, Hatchables, they're a toy. You don't see what you're getting whenever you buy it, and then when you open it, what type of toy are you getting? It's a surprise. But here's the thing: you're always gonna get a toy. You're not gonna get a fucking banner that says, "Oh, this banner goes to this toy," or you won't get a fucking piece of a toy. You're gonna get a full toy, and shit like fucking, I don't know, Apex Legends and shit. You might not even get a character, shit like that. You might get a weapon skin for a weapon you don't
Yep.
use. You might get a literal stat. What is it? What do they call them? Like a little stat square? Like, oh, how many kills per
Yeah,
this
for your
gun?
banner, your
Oh, like the kill
badges,
counter?
Yeah,
quips,
exactly.
all that shit.
You're not guaranteed anything. You're fucking in a Hatchimals or a Kinder Egg. In a Kinder Egg, you're guaranteed one toy and a piece of candy. In Hatchimals, you're guaranteed a fucking toy. You're not. That's not how loot boxes work. And to say it is fucking deceitful. It's dishonest, and it's downright disgusting. Because it's
Look.
like you're literally lying to these people's faces and acting like, like, what? You
Look,
guys are
man.
crazy, man. We're all friends here. No, fuck that shit. Secondly, it pisses me off because they act like it's not a big deal. It's fun, it's prize. No, in games like FIFA, if you don't have the best players, which you can usually only get in the fucking loot boxes, you're gonna have a worse time. You're gonna have less fun than the dudes who have the better players with actually better stats. That's how it works. Anyone who plays FIFA knows that shit.
Look, man, and that's exactly why they're trying to get in this bag. Like, y'all are missing the whole point. Like, EA sees that FIFA, Madden, NBA Live, nobody plays NBA Live, but they
No.
see that these games are, like, you open these packs and you get, like, all this shit, and these people are making, like, $2 billion a year off this shit. So it's obvious that they're going to try to put this in the Battlefront and put this in all their other games.
Yeah, it's in battle. It's in
I
Battlefield.
don't mind it in like Fortnite and shit because you're getting a skin. It's like a skin is a skin.
And the
like,
game is free.
Go for it. Yeah, and there's microtransactions. But the thing is, They need to do something because these games cost a shit ton to make, and they're only selling them
Bro,
for $60 still.
So let me.
So it's like,
Oh, go ahead.
but it's like I get it. I understand why they're trying to do this. They see the mobile gaming sector. Like I don't know if you guys play mobile games like the RPG ones.
Yeah.
But
I
those
used to.
dudes make money, man.
But it's like,
uh,
it's like just the way EA does it. It's just so garbage.
see, Shtummy, you're just a hater.
No.
Because you ain't
No.
saying it for 2K. You ain't saying it for all these other dudes. Nah, you just like, oh EA.
No,
Mortal Kombat.
but
I was
it's-
watching Sam play Mortal Kombat, man, and he was like, "Oh man, I just finished this session. Let me go open up my little boxes." This motherfucker was opening up like, "Oh, you got an artwork and all this." I was like, "Bro, like, nah."
That's literally what we've gotten. And
Yeah, you can't
like-
just be mad at EA.
I know
thing-
that, but like,
Okay.
EA is like, I feel like they're the one who like paved the way for everyone to just start doing this shit. Cause like this shit, cause this shit was in Battlefield 4 already, which I didn't know about until like last year.
Well, it always feels like EA is on the fucking curve of this because you gotta remember too. Before EA was doing all this shit with loot boxes, EA was also the ones like, "Hey man, you like Mass Effect 2, right? Yeah. So here's the thing though, you can't get all this DLC, bro. You have to buy
Yeah,
new
exactly.
because you gotta have
And
the
then-
fucking passcode to this what is it, Cerberus network, whatever the fuck it was. So y'all, I don't know if y'all remember that shit where you had back in like maybe 2008, 2009, they started doing that shit where if you didn't buy game new, you had to go online and buy the fucking whatever it was, like season pass
Yeah,
or online
some
pass
bullshit.
and play the multiplayer
And
shit like
that
that.
brings me to
It's
my-
always EA.
To my next point with Activision and Treyarch with this past Call of Duty game, I follow this shit closely because it's amazing to see like their season pass, probably the worst
Oh yeah, and
waste
like,
of money you can. I
yeah.
didn't buy it because I'm
and
smart.
they even added like a thing later where it shows who has a season pass, and nobody had that shit. Nobody.
Nobody has a shit. And like the thing, all right. So the way the season pass works is usually with Call of Duty, it's always been where they announce it. They don't really tell you what's on the season pass until literally the game comes out like 6 months afterwards. But they're supposed to get free maps. But like if you were a zombies player, the season pass is for you. It's not really for you if you're a play multiplayer. But like they're promised maps, and that was pretty much it. There was no guns announced. There was none of that. And then on top of that, they have fucking they added like they slowly rolled all this shit out. Black Job Shop, reserve boxes and shit where you can open up and you get 3 items. You don't know, you could be skins, stickers. They have a supply stream now like Fortnite, and half the shit is just calling cards and stickers. You know, you may get a couple skins here or there, but like if you really want something good like a melee weapon or a gun or something, you literally have to buy it. You have to buy it. Get your own. You have to pay your own money for COD points to buy a weapon skin, a variant, whatever. And the weapon variants, you get extra XP for it. And here recently, I think they dropped like 4 new guns. It's like the Peacekeeper, Stingray, ballistic knife. They're literally hiding behind loot boxes.
Yeah, they added them in the boxes.
They add them in the boxes. And one of the, like, I think it's like level 25 on the supply stream is a weapon bribe. And you don't know what it's going to be. You could get one of the new weapons, or it could be an MK2 Ultra gun variant. So people are getting fucked over with that shit. And now they're adding contracts so you can add more. It's stupid, man. And the same thing with the wrestling games too, like 2K, like WWE 2K. They have loot boxes now. They have it where literally everything costs VC to get. Fucking moves. Like if I want to get a new move on Superstar, I have to buy it. I didn't have to do that in the older ones. Like I would have to, wrestle a couple matches, do something here or there, just unlock it, and it's right there, readily available. But no, I have to earn VC in the game and then buy the shit, moves, attire, entrance music, entrances. Like it's egregious. Like
but you expected the
stupid.
people who make NBA 2K to not
yeah, I mean, I was
incentivize
hoping
WWE 2K?
it started off okay because it wasn't as egregious, but now it's like damn. And the VC and the shit costs like I remember I bought some tights. Them shits cost like 14,000 VC, half my stock that I had got, and I got the deluxe version too.
Stock, bro. Terrible.
It's fine, man. Because in 2K, I think you got to pay like $7 for a hat. So I mean, look,
bro,
it's
that's
all good. It's all
2K's
good.
the
WWE
worst with that
2K
too.
is going to be in the same spot. But
So
look, it just comes down to this. These companies, they need money. They're already laying off their developers. They're overpaying to develop these games. They're trying to become like AAA companies or some shit. And I'm not gonna say that it's all the company's fault, because this, like, to be honest, it's the consumer's fault too. Because you motherfuckers, man, you guys want high quality graphics. You want the
But that's the
epic
thing, though,
storylines. Like,
They say that shit though, but I'm like, honestly, I feel like graphics are fine now. I don't get this shit about them. Well, we gotta keep doing who? I want to meet the guy who's like, if they don't look like a real person, I ain't playing it. Because like,
there's a lot of them though, man.
there's a lot of 'em.
They're
I
out
don't know,
there.
bro.
But the crazy part is,
here's the reason. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, it's like, if okay, say EA put out a game that had indie level graphics, but they put so much effort into the story, people would complain like, "Oh, you're a AAA company. Why aren't you using top level graphics too?" It's like, bro, they gotta sell this game and make some money off of it. They can't just drop like 100 million into it and nobody buys it.
Yep.
Like, that's fucking crazy.
Well, that's the thing. I feel like part of that is the problem because, like, look, I feel like one of the reasons that, like, for me personally, I play a lot of like Japanese games is because I feel like Japan is the only developers in Japan are the only developers still making fucking mid-tier games, you know, where they're not indie and they're not AAA, they're mid-tier.
Yeah,
like,
like
middle of the grade.
they're just fun to play. Like,
yeah, like right now, the game that I've been playing for the past like week and a half, and like it's the most fun I've had with games in a while, is I'm playing fucking Digimon Cyber Sleuth. It's not the prettiest game, bro. It's not like the most. Oh my god, this game probably cost them $500 million. No, I guarantee this game probably cost $20-30 million to make. They probably made their money back within a week. And guess what? It's fucking fun. You know? It's like games don't have to cost $1 bajillion just to be fun. A good game's a good game's a good game. You know?
yeah, like look at Shovel
that's
Knight.
like
What the
fucking-
fuck?
That's
They
why
gotta-
everybody's going
Yeah,
for the battle
exactly.
royale route.
Or even like
gotta-
the new Bloodstain. Like that shit, it just looks okay, but it's fucking fun as shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's the thing that indie producers can do. Like, they can produce a game that is kind of like lacking in assets and put it out. But say Ubisoft skimped on Watch Dogs, y'all would be up in a riot, man.
They did. It was called Watch Dogs 2, and it was fucking great.
Exactly.
That's true. This is true. Did you guys?
No,
People
play it.
hated Watch Dogs 2 from what I've been reading.
Nah, you're crazy, bro. They're crazy. That game was fucking amazing. Way better than the first shitty ass game.
Did you? Was it the thing they went to? It was a hearing, right? It's just a hearing.
It was a hearing.
There's
Dude,
actually
Basically,
Yeah,
you
a video of it too.
yeah. I seen some of it. I don't know if you guys
linked the
watched
article.
it.
I didn't watch
But
it. It was like 14.
I seen I seen a good amount of clips of it. So basically, one of the guys was asking the ladies that I think it was representing EA or Epic. I can't remember, but he was like, he was just talking about the loot boxes, like, and what did they call them, like. And then the lady was like, "Oh, we don't call them loot boxes." And he was like, "Oh, what do you call them then?" He was basically like, "What do you call them?" And she said, "Surprise mechanics." And like she looked down at the floor, and every time they asked one of the like the representatives of EA or Epic, like they'll just either look at the floor for like you could just tell they're bullshitting. And then when they're not,
absolutely.
yeah,
They
and
were
then when
trying
they're
to
not bullshitting, they'll look at their faces and shit like. And it's so obvious, and it's a hearing, and they're lying up the asses. They're not even technically in court yet.
Oh,
It's
man,
like,
trying to make
come
a profit.
on.
Look, the dudes in court are there just to be the mic. They're not the dudes that
Yeah.
are making these decisions. So they're sitting there trying to bullshit their way out of this.
And like,
It's whatever, man.
Yeah, 'cause you linked an article from PC Gamer I read that they kept asking them the same question over and over and over, and then they changed it up. They asked them another question, and they answered. It was about the loot boxes, and they got creative with it, and that's what they were talking about. Oh, it's surprise mechanics. It's like a
And, like,
Kinder egg and
the fact that
It's fun.
the fact that they compared it to what was it, Kinder eggs or whatever, and isn't that German if I'm correct? That shit's not even
The what?
legal in the U.S., which is it's so dumb. Like you can't even import that into the U.S. because it's illegal. Because I think
You
it's
mean that
child
Kinder
hazard.
eggs are illegal?
No,
one
Kinder
of them.
eggs, they're not. No. So basically, what Shtummy's talking about is until about, I want to say a year ago, you could not buy Kinder eggs in the USA because apparently, like in 70-something, a kid died choking
Yeah.
on
I thought
one.
it was way before that, but
Nope, it's only. Trust me, I work in a grocery store. They didn't start showing up like a year ago.
no,
and yeah,
I
bro,
mean,
so
I
yeah.
thought you couldn't even buy them at all. Like,
Oh no, you couldn't, bro. You couldn't buy them. You couldn't even import their asses. If you got caught crossing the border with them, you'd get a ticket.
Okay.
That's wild.
Damn.
Yeah, bro.
Contraband.
All because some fucking dumbass white kid probably fucking choked on one and died. And that's some shit.
And then
But no, I will say this. I'm glad this is all happening though, because of it, other studios are fucking scared. Like, this is something that just dropped a little, I think yesterday. Oh no, it dropped today. So EA, or not EA, Gears 5, they're like, man, we were gonna have loot boxes, but nah. DLC, no season pass, DLC maps are free, no gear packs, all
Like,
small purchases are direct.
the fact they have to say that is so dumb. It's
Yeah,
just for
it
people
is.
to buy their
That's
game.
the age we're
But guess
in
what's
now.
gonna happen? No one's gonna buy the game. They're gonna take a loss of profit, and you ain't gonna get a Gear 6.
Hey,
gonna
and
buy
guess what? That
Gears.
happens. That happens. Nah, Gears 4 was not very good,
It's
dude.
gotta
Gears
be
4 was
trash.
trash.
Oh, I'm playing it now. We talked about this
Oh,
last
why?
week.
Why would you do that? The game's so caca-poo-poo. Icky pooey.
Yeah, just stay on
Um,
Gears 3. People.
There's a reason they fucking advertise, yo, Jedi the Fallen Order, no loot boxes.
Oh,
This
because
is
they
gonna be
Yeah.
single player.
fucked up with Battlefront. They have to do
Hell
that.
yeah.
Man, did y'all hear the rumor about that game? That apparently it plays a lot like Dark Souls, and apparently that fucking demo they showed was a garbage demo, and everyone,
I
everyone
figured
who,
because that shit
Yeah.
looked boring
everyone
as
who
hell.
played the game, everyone who played the game in E3 was like, I don't know why they showed that demo. This game is actually really fun. You can go. They're like, it's not a linear game. You could literally you have a spaceship. You can fucking go to planets and shit and do the whatever order you want. People were like, yo, why did y'all show this fucking garbage ass demo for this game that actually looks good and actually plays well? So yeah, so apparently that's a thing now. So apparently Fallen Order might actually be good after all.
Yeah, I
We'll
told
see.
you
Thank
guys.
God.
Y'all were
We'll see.
sitting there
Y'all-
talking about, oh man, it's a horrible game. Look at it. It's
Who,
graphics
who
are
was it?
terrible."
Who was it? Who was in the chat with me when they're like, "Oh, this game looks bad." I'm like, "No, what? No, it's
No,
fine."
the game,
Oh fuck.
the demo that they showed was trash. It was very.
Fucking garbage.
Yeah,
Very
he's playing like
linear.
a straight robot.
I can
It-
see the potential, man.
Oh,
I have an
hush.
eye for these things.
Yeah, okay.
No, yeah, okay, Flip. Whatever you say.
Hey,
They should
look,
have
I'm about to
showed
say
more of
this.
the guy traveling instead of just like one fucking level.
Yeah, literally when they were like, "Yeah, you have a fucking ship." I'm like, "That's fucking crazy." And you have a crew and everything. I'm like, "What the fuck?"
Like, if-
Why didn't they show any of
like,
that?
Bro, EA is so dumb. Like, at least try to fucking give a good, presentable demo for your audience. Like,
Yeah.
because everybody was trashing that shit at E3 until they got to
Yeah.
play it.
It was it's fucking. Ugh. EA's fucking up. They've always been fucking up, and the best part of them fucking up is they're fucking up so hard that governments are getting involved, and now there's gonna be no loot boxes for anybody, which is fucking great.
Please.
Oh yeah, and
outta here.
I don't know if you guys saw this part of the video too or the hearing, but one of them brought up like a story about how like some kid bought, let's just say like $900. I'm pretty sure it was more, but like he told one of the representatives like, oh, what do you think about this? And he was like, oh, I don't think it's physically possible to do that. And it's just like how do you
Oh,
not
fuck
know your
off.
own fucking game? And I'm pretty sure they're talking
Oh,
about
that-
Fortnite.
That
Yeah.
reminds me. There's a YouTuber named These Knives Only. Basically, he uses knives like melee weapons in Call of Duty. Him and another YouTuber spent a combined $1,300 to get the ballistic knife in one of the loot boxes.
Oh, that's what's
They
up.
spend more than an actual knife.
Like they spent their own money trying
Yeah.
to get a ballistic knife,
That's
a knife.
awesome,
Listen, oh my.
man. Hey, look. When I see these fucking YouTubers doing pack openings and shit with $1,000, that doesn't surprise me. I don't really care anymore. It's like if you're dumb enough to buy that, or if you feel like you need to buy that,
They're
go
part of
for
the
it.
problem
Play
though.
the
That's the
game,
thing.
Play the
People.
game.
And there
do-
have been
do your
some
thing.
YouTubers that say, no, I'm not gonna. They're like, I'm not gonna make a video on this. I'm not gonna ask someone for gameplay because then that would incite gambling or something like that. Like they steer away from that shit now just because of how
bro,
how
like,
bad
pe-
it's gotten.
People need to stop just like it's okay buying the sports game, but like buying them every year and then
No. Do not finish that sentence.
Alright,
It's
alright,
not okay
no.
buying
All
those
right,
sports
all right,
games.
check it. So
It's
buy
not okay buying those
all
packs.
right,
Those
buy
packs are
buy
terrible.
FIFA like 16, and you're good for like a good
Look.
decade. But stop
No,
buying the
you're
fucking
not.
loot boxes.
Look, I'm not gonna give a fuck about sports game until I get a new Blitz. Until I get a new Blitz, I don't give a fuck about any of
I
your
just
trash
want
ass
an
sports
actual
game.
Madden again.
That's
Well,
true.
how about
Like,
Get a new Madden
like,
every
did you
year,
see
bro.
how much FIFA Ultimate Team made EA? I think it was like a good like 800 million. Like, and that was just one
Yeah,
fucking
that's why they're trying to
year.
do all these loot boxes, man.
Like,
You need to blame. I blame Diogen and all his fucking people in England because they're the motherfuckers still buying FIFA. Oh, y'all hear that story? Speaking of EA, this is still on the same topic. There was a 32-year-old FIFA player named Michael. Excuse me, and he had an interview at Eurogamer. He talked about how there's a new act in the UK, the General Data Protection Regulation, and basically you can look back and see how much money you spent on shit. And all you can see how much EA has collected and all your data EA has collected about you. So in 2 years, this man spent $10,000 on FIFA 17 and 18.
What?
And he didn't even realize.
Oh
it, bro.
my
How
god.
do you not realize that? Well, no,
So
because
fuck
I
outta-
guess it's gambling. You don't realize it.
So fuck out of here with that shit. That I don't think that's possible.
No,
I'm
like
done.
you guys are over here talking about the EA games and all this shit, but the mobile gaming sector, man, it's even worse. Like,
Yeah, well, yeah, because
I've
most
seen
of it's
people-
free, and they have to re-up somehow, so they're gonna be.
No. They charge you $100 packs for
True.
something that's a chance.
Yeah.
It's not
That's
like
not even
it's,
worth
It's
anything.
not like it's like oh, you might get like a good gun or something. They're charging you $100 pack for something that's not even absolute. It's like a 0.1% chance of getting it.
Let me tell you
And
something.
they're
The fucking the free to play cell phone game market is such a fucking like scam
It's
that they actually have a term. There's a term for people who spend a bunch of money on their
whales.
games. They're called whales. That's what they call you.
whales. Why's that?
Yeah,
I'm
whales.
pretty sure.
know
because
people
I'm pretty sure
that-
Clash of Clans
because
is
look,
banged.
they're called whales because look, if you're a normal like if me or say you Goody play I don't know fucking Pokemon Go, we might spend $1, maybe even $5. But then someone, and I'm just using an example, so then Shtummy comes along, and Shtummy's like, I really like Pokemon. I'm going to spend 20, 40, 50, 100, 2, 3, 4, $500 on this game, right? So me and you, we're just little fish, bro. We spent maybe $5 for the whatever month and a half we played the game, but Shtummy spent $500 in that first week. And he's gonna keep spending it because he's a fucking whale. He's a big catch. We're little tiny fucking fish. He's a big catch, and that's why they call him whales. And that's the whole premise behind it. And that's what most of their money is made off of whales. Fucking me and you, our $5 don't mean shit to them. But the 5 people who spend $500, $600, $700 in a week, in a month, or whatever the fuck, those are the people who they're carrying the game to. Those people they're trying to continue playing.
Yeah.
That's
I love it.
That's
They're
why
just
they're
trying to
doing
keep
the
them coming
same
back.
thing with Call of Duty and
Yup.
all those other
Yeah, right.
games, man. Because they
Yeah,
know
shit,
there's
bro.
gonna
It's
be
a
people
crime.
out there that gonna spend that money just to get that weapon skin, that skin for their character, whatever.
Like, fuck, how much is a fucking Fortnite dance, dude?
Probably
Like, legit.
like $2 to
I don't
$5
know
bucks
fuck
maybe,
about no
depending on
Fortnite
the dance.
Yeah, like
Some.
what, $5 a fucking dance?
Possibly.
Something like that?
Some.
200, what is it, 500 V-Bucks? That's probably, what is it? What is V-Bucks conversion?
I
have
think
no-
I want to say 1,000 is maybe $5, possibly.
Let's see, fucking USD to
Oh,
V-Bucks.
actually, I want to say
That's
100 is
crazy.
$1. I want to say 100 is just $1.
Okay, so fucking $1 is 100 V-Bucks. So that means $5. Yeah, so $5 fucking dollars, bro,
Like,
for a fucking
the same-
dance,
like,
an
I
emote.
remember Activision used to even sell skins for like under $2, and now they fucking sell red dots for $1. Like,
Bro,
Yeah.
a fucking
Pixel.
red dot for $2.
yeah,
Like,
a
really?
fucking
Get the fuck
pixel.
outta here.
And a melee weapon, it was like a hammer in Black Ops 4.
$25.
$25, bro.
What the fuck was
outta
that?
here.
And the thing is, it's like, yeah, you get the hammer, but you also get a calling card and a sticker and this. It's like, no. People are
No.
buying the fucking hammer, dude. Nobody cares about calling
All right.
cards.
So, closing statements on this topic, so we should move on, is that we all love loot boxes. We think they're great. We want more loot boxes in all our games.
They're fun. I love being
from so-
surprised.
They're fun surprises, bro. Yo, Pokemon, what the fuck? Give me my loot boxes, you slut.
Like,
God damn you.
Yeah.
Unlike
I'm
y'all,
trying to pay
I
for
don't-
the-
I don't mind the loot box.
I'm trying to pay for
Oh,
the
fuck outta
Pokemon
here.
No,
DLC.
seriously, I don't mind the loot box. Just don't put
Oh my
gameplay mechanics behind it. That's
Bro,
all.
could you imagine? Hey, you caught a fucking Pikachu.
But
now
the
pay
thing
99
is-
cents for a key to unlock the
But the
Pokeball
thing
and
is,
get
though,
your
it
Pikachu.
actually
that's what I mean.
hindered-
Like, don't put the gameplay mechanics behind the loot box. If you're going to put guns into the game, put the guns in the game, put the skins in the loot box. If people want those little
That's what
cool little skins, go
Call
for
of
it.
Duty
Go
did.
go ahead.
And
'Cause you
don't
ain't
tie it
making a
to
lot of money
progression
off these
either.
games. Exactly,
Yeah,
yeah.
don't
Don't tie it to
tie it to
progression.
progression.
Don't mess with the gameplay. Just mess with
Like-
the
They
mechanics.
fuck-
the
that's
cosmetics.
Like how
fucked up
Apex
Black
Legends
Ops.
has it is
Keep it
fine.
simple.
Apex
Yeah,
Legends is
I don't
fine.
mind an Apex Legends.
Yeah.
But they need to they need more craft materials because
But
you don't get shit.
Go ahead, Saint. On to the next topic. We've been on this way too fucking long.
I I told you.
So
we
these
were.
last two topics are gonna be the ones I kind of want to close out on. So before we get into these two topics, is there anything else you want to talk about?
Stop
really.
buying EA's sports game. I'm fine.
Subscribe to Madden
This man
Monthly, a
really
new
hates
Madden game
EA.
every month. Yo, okay, you know what they should do? I know we're still talking about fuck. You know what they should do legit? The next Madden game should be free, and they should make it like a platform, like Destiny style, where it's like you buy Madden and then they just keep updating the shit throughout the years. Like for every 5 years you get a new Madden set every year.
I mean, that's
Yeah.
cool,
They
but
should
That makes sense.
fuck, that's gonna. I feel like they wouldn't do that because it's EA.
I think that would work. But so no other topics real quick? Nothing?
Nope.
Buy Smash.
This man.
Just
Oh,
off principle.
before we jump in, you went to some tournament or
Oh,
something
yeah,
like
yeah.
that, Shtummy?
Man, so wait,
talk about
so I went to a tournament. It was like an hour and a half away, but it was cool because I finally got out of Palmdale after a while. But just to put the rumors down, it wasn't smelly there. I took a good whiffs throughout the whole tournament, chilling.
This
But
man.
that's-
It's because, hey, bro, when everyone smells, you just can't smell it.
Nah.
It evens out, bro.
Walking around like the
May-
Rock.
Maybe just because I smelled good and all I smelled was myself, but I had a Febreze in my backpack just in case. But
Yeah, bro. Fucking, it's smell. Don't worry. We're cool. You don't like us.
first game I got bodied 2-0 by who was it? No, it wasn't. Who that?
It was probably smelly.
He was.
Yeah.
Let's just say he was Mario, and I was Link twice. So I went Link twice. He went Mario twice. I got bodied 2-0. So I got sent to losers bracket because it was double elimination. And in the first game, I went against a Link. So I went Mario because that's my pocket pick, and I bodied him 2-0. And in the next game, I had to wait like maybe 20, 30 minutes because there was a lot of fucking people playing. There was like 74 people there like in total. And in my third game, I went Mario first game, bodied him, and then I went Link second game and I bodied him again. So I basically, if I either lost 2-0 or I bodied someone 2-0, and then my fourth game I got bodied 2-0 by a fucking Pokemon, an Incineroar, and yeah, fucking the bar there though, it was really nice. Honestly, I was impressed. Like I thought it was gonna be super crowded, but it was pretty organized.
But the real question is, did you get flawless?
No, hell no.
3 stocks, sir.
Alright.
No, I never
As
got
long
this.
as you didn't get flawless,
it-
we're all good.
all the
We
games
can't
came
have
down
two
to the
people
wire.
in our community getting flawless.
Oh, so you know what we need to do? We need to have Shtummy and Sam. Sam the gay single, shout out, you fucking asshole. That motherfucker fell asleep. That's why he's not on the podcast.
Couldn't be me.
They need to both go to they need to both go to Ebo repping the Nothing Sacred. That's what they need to do, and they need to win.
Merch coming soon.
Just
No,
give me a shirt and
Yeah,
I'll got you.
okay.
Can we have
Yeah,
someone
I'm
good
saying-
represent us at Evo?
Hey, that's why I said and Shtummy.
I don't even know how Shtummy plays, man. He could have went to like the trashes.
I know,
little
right?
I don't know.
competition,
I
man.
honestly thought it was gonna be like 20 people, but fucking, as like the last hour came, there was like 50 people who just came out of nowhere. I was like, what the fuck?
Terrible. Hey, it could be worse. I had a friend of mine. He was supposed to go up to Kansas to go to a fucking card tournament, and they're like, man, every flight to Kansas got canceled because it's fucking the God is angry and he's punishing them with fucking terrible weather. It was hilarious.
Yeah, the weather over there was just completely different from over here. It was just straight raining. Like it was all cloudy through like the whole day. Like it was fucking weird.
Well, that's what you get for trying to play Smash. Fucking, that's no. Now you know. Don't play Smash. God hates Smash players. It's the law.
He don't hate me though.
Play Smash, never eat ass. It's fucking. What a horrible way to. And I guess with that, we'll jump into the last two stories of the day. Number one, fucking gay Tupac back in the news. Gay Tupac, the hero, the man of legend, Jesse Smollett. So
Jesse
apparently
Omelet?
he's Jesse
Omelet.
Omelet. Hey, it's not Jesse, it's Jussie.
Jussie.
Jesse Omelet.
Juicy omelet.
Boy.
Hey, how you know Sam's pet name? That's disgusting.
Wow.
Bro. Terrible. Don't be fucking fretting that man's personal business out like
What
that.
happened, man?
So the
Yeah.
hey, Shtummy getting yelled at.
He told y'all, man.
Me-
He told y'all. You need that
Mijo,
mute button.
what are you doing? No. So yeah, Jussie Smollett. For y'all who remember Jussie Smollett, this man allegedly, quote, you can't hear him, but I'm quoting, allegedly, paid two black men to beat his ass and said that this is MAGA country, and he said it was two white. No, he didn't. I never said it was two white dudes. I said it was just two guys, or whatever the fuck he said. So now the judge has appointed a special prosecutor in his case, because so for y'all to remember, this dude got off. They dropped the charges, and like the cops were mad. The cops were fucking mad, bro. And it came out that allegedly he did this because he wasn't getting paid enough, and he wasn't famous enough, and he wanted to be more famous. He wanted to get paid more. So they were like, okay, well fuck it, we can't press no charge for whatever reason. So he's letting go, but now it's coming back. And apparently, from what the quote says, there was and is no legal cognizable office of acting state attorneys known to our statutes or the common law. Its existence was only in the eye of the imagination of its creator, Kim Fox, who is possessed of no authority or started to create that office, basically saying he could once again be child of false report. So basically, I guess they're kind of throwing out that old case, saying, fuck it, that didn't happen, let's do this again, we're going to get this motherfucker. It's kind of shitty. Whenever this happened, literally when this happened, a friend of mine got mad because as soon as I heard the story, and I said, look, I was telling my buddy, I was like, this dude's going to come out in like a week. It's going to come out. He either faked this shit, or he knew the guys, or this was staged, or whatever the fuck. This isn't real. I guarantee it. And he got mad because he said that that's fucked up, and that, you know, in this day and age, you should believe some shit like this would happen. And I'm like, look, bro, look. I'm not saying this shit's impossible. Of course it's possible. What I'm saying is, in downtown Chicago, I just find it really unbelievable for two white dudes in MAGA hats to beat up a black guy and get away with it.
And say
no
this is MAGA
shit.
country. Nobody says that.
No, exactly. I just don't see that, bro. I said if this happened in fucking buttfuck nowhere, middle of Georgia, or hell, even fucking cut and shoot Texas or some shit, then I'd be like, yeah, I'd be like, all right, this shit probably happened. But like Chicago, bro, Chirac, no, this didn't happen. Or it didn't happen like honestly, what I thought. So here's what really happened. Either this dude was buying drugs, and he got into some shit. Either they robbed him or something like that. He's embarrassed because he doesn't want people to know he got drugs. Or, and again, this is not some type of ha ha he joke. It's just shit that this happened before. It was like some gay, you know, lover shit, you know, where either he was trying to solicit or he was getting solicited, and some shit happened because that shit's gone down before. We've read about shit like that happened before, you know, and I feel like he just didn't want people to know that. And then when it came out, it's like, oh well, the two dudes who did it were, you know, coincidentally these two guys worked on the show, and I'm like, there you go. And it wasn't even like, oh well, you know, they haven't been two. What were they, Kenyan?
Yeah,
or
whatever the fuck.
Nigerian something.
Yeah, and I was like, that shit don't even matter. But I thought it figured it'd be two people you know. Honestly, I was like, at least let it be some white dudes who did it, bro. So at least it's a little plausible. No, it had to be two fucking Kenyan dudes. Like, bro, come on, this shit's so unbelievable. The fuck are you thinking, bro? Yeah, he was accused of faking a hate crime. This happened. Oh shit, I didn't realize this happened back in January. So basically, they're gonna fucking redo this. They're gonna see what the fuck's going on, and he might fucking get put in jail with this. I don't know. What do you think about this, Flip?
Man, I don't give a fuck about anything. Quite honest with you. Like,
how do you really feel?
I checked out of this story like 3-4 months ago, man. I didn't give a damn anymore. It was like, oh yeah, he faked it. It was a hoax. Bro. He got off. People are mad. Police are mad. Now they're back. It's like, cool, whatever. If you're gonna get him, you're gonna get him. If you're not gonna get him, leave the man alone. Let him do what he wants to do. I mean, I'm pretty sure his career is over unless someone takes like, oh well, bad publicity is good publicity, so we're just gonna throw you on this TV show. Sure, why not? Either way, he lost his little Empire job. It's like, whatever. If you're gonna get the man, get the man. Who cares at this point?
So, you don't support gay Tupac, bro, is what I'm hearing.
Hell no, I don't, man.
That's fucked up.
Especially when he went on that little press tour or whatever, where he was in the club talking about I'm the gay Tupac, I'm innocent, and they're gonna prove my point and blah blah blah. I was like, alright, cool, man. You do that.
All I'm saying is, bro, if you're gonna get your ass beat and then like the very next day fucking start doing the interview circuit, that's suspect as fuck. At least wait a week bro. Come on, jumping on space. That shit will always kill me. I'm the gay Tupac. It's like, bro, bro.
Like, no, you ain't.
Terrible. Couldn't be me. Crazy to me. Couldn't be me. Shtummy, you still there? Is your mom still yelling at you?
Nah, I just tried to do something. I don't know who
this
guy is, but I heard Trump. But just a quick disclaimer, for people who are listening in Palmdale or Lancaster, there are fucking ICE checkpoints now, so keep an eye out, because I know a lot of people out here that, yeah.
Yeah, that is true. They're fucking, so for the, I guess kind of, going off this topic to something else that's equally important, they basically came out recently and said ICE we'll be doing checkpoints in the next couple days, and they're going to be all over the state. Oh, this is the state. Jesus Christ, all over the fucking country. And yeah, so just be careful. I know they're in Houston, Texas. I know some places in Florida, and yeah, bro. So just be careful with that, because we don't want nobody getting taken.
To my knowledge, I think there's one down the street for me.
That's no bueno.
I know.
Careful, Shtummy.
I'm fine, but
You better get that accent fucking put away.
I got no
fucking
accent,
quick.
bro. What you mean?
Yeah, my ass.
Yeah, terrible. And yeah. So fuck Jussie Smollett if he did it. If he didn't do
Juicy
it, leave that man
omelet.
alone.
Yeah, juicy omelet.
Juicy omelet. Terrible. And final story of the day. Because Who was that? I'm banned off the podcast. You're banned. Get the fuck off my podcast.
That's so fun
Our
to do.
podcast. So Cardi B, man, I'm not gonna lie, I fucking love.
I
Cardi
do
B.
too.
think
I don't
she's
care what
hilarious.
anybody says.
I think she's hilarious, bro.
Fucking
She's
weirdos.
She's so, dude. It's not even like, oh, bro, she fine as fuck. I don't even care about that. I just think she's funny, dude.
hilarious
She's
to
like,
me.
I grew up around women like her. Just fucking people who are like, it's not that they're dumb, they're just not well educated, and they like don't give a fuck who knows it. And I kind of respect that, because they're real as fuck, and that's just why Cardi B, like, they're fucking. She was fucking on, what was it? Not fucking Carson Daly Live. What was
Carson
the fucking show?
Daly?
The Late Show. Yeah, Carson Daly saw the show.
Man,
bro.
there's like 50
show.
late shows. You can't just say the late show.
What's the
Jimmy
one?
Fallon,
The
Jimmy
fucking-
Kimmel.
Not Jimmy Fallon.
You talking
no,
about
the
the
other
fat
dude.
white guy?
No, the skinny white guy. The real skinny white guy. On
Craig
SNL. Not Craig Ferguson. Fuck. What's his
Say,
fucking
man,
name?
there's like 50 of them.
Yeah,
You
there's
can't
like
just-
50.
I know. God damn it. I'm so upset at myself.
Let it go. Let it go.
Bro.
This is
No,
the late show.
I refuse.
Skinny white dude.
I refuse.
The only one that
Oh
comes
my
to
God.
mind is Jimmy
Anyways,
Fallon.
No, not Jimmy Fallon. I'm gonna find it. Don't worry. Give me a second. Give me like 5 fucking vamp. Just vamp.
There's
Just
a
do it.
show called The Daily Show, but
Oh well, guess what? I was wrong anyways. It was Jimmy Fallon.
Told you. There's only one skinny white dude.
So, no, there's another guy, but he's not important. Anyways, so John Mulaney, who, if y'all don't know, played Spider-Ham in Spider-Verse, he was on an episode
boy.
of Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, and Cardi B comes on, and Cardi B, he's a big fan of Cardi B, and she just talks about how, oh my God, you look so British. Are you British? And he's like, I'm not. I don't have an accent. Oh, well, you just look so British. Oh my God. And she just starts going up about how he looks British. I'm like, Cardi, what the fuck does that mean? He looks British. So
Nah,
yeah,
chill, because I be doing that sometimes.
so yeah, she's like hella ratchet, but I respect that shit. But anyway, so Cardi B got indicted by grand jury on multiple charges, including 2 felonies in connection with a brawl in a New York strip club. So yeah, this happened back, what was it? October. She was
August.
This shit where she got
August.
arrested. Was arrested in October. Was arrested in October. I guess it happened in
Yeah.
August. 2 strip club bartenders. Apparently Cardi B throwing bottles and chairs and shit. Which I mean, I believe it.
Yeah.
That sounds
Yep.
like
that
something.
sounds like she would do.
Apparently one of the so apparently what started this is one of the chicks was fucking Offset. Some chick named Jade. I don't know. Man, hey, never name your daughter after a car, a fucking piece of emerald or some shit like that, or jewelry, something like that. They're gonna wind up being prostitutes.
Or a mood, an emotion.
Yeah. Name them after a drink. Name them after a drink, and they'll become a famous rapper like Cardi B. I know that's not a real name. So yeah, they fucking look. They're after our girl Cardi, bro. 14 charges. That's terrible. Free Cardi B.
She probably gonna.
Free
They're probably
Cardi
get
B.
those charges. She probably gonna get hit on like 2.
Apparently she rejected a plea deal. And she obviously she's not scared because she rejected the plea deal, and apparently yesterday after this shit happened, she hit up a fucking award show.
Yeah.
So like, she don't give a fuck, bro. My whole thing is, with everything going on right now with all these rap, like I forgot until someone mentioned me yesterday that Tekashi 6ix9's ass still in jail. I totally forgot that was in there.
Trying to get his
Oh,
time.
man, they always trying to get the New York rappers out of here.
And then you get what? Lil
Protect
Durk.
me.
Lil Durk's he was in
Oh,
court.
Lil Durk's dumbass did it though. That's
Oh, Beretta, he did that shit.
That
No, yeah,
man
fucking.
really went and showed us why he from Chirac. Like, he really
Who's that?
showed
Who's the
us.
rapper that just got charged with killing his best friend or some shit like that?
YNW Melly.
YNW.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah,
Like,
it's bad, bro.
how do these people just
All
like
these-
not know better? Like,
Lil Reese.
they're in the spotlight, you know?
We going
Reese
back
ain't
to the
do nothing.
'90s. We going back to the '90s, bro. All these rappers killing themselves. I'm here for it.
Oh my god.
Fucking kill each other. I'm down for. Bro, I want these fucking dope ass, thug ass rappers killing each other.
Yeah, they go out with the
Look at
legacy.
you being problematic.
Yeah, hey man, as long as fucking,
So to get shut down after 3 episodes.
as long as Little B's okay, I'm fine.
Hey, protect Lil B at all costs, damn it. Task Force.
Protect
Nah.
Lil
Task
B.
Force bitch
Hold
out
on,
reporting
God.
for
Didn't Lil
duty.
B get his ass whooped at a concert not too long ago?
Who? Oh yeah.
Who?
A Boogie and his boys jumped him or whatever, and took his laptop
Yeah,
on some
good.
foul
I'm happy
shit.
they did that.
On
shit,
some
man.
foul
Wow,
shit.
bro. Why you a hater? Why you a hater?
Nah, he
bro?
deserved to get his ass whooped. All
Why?
the pictures he be posting
Oh
on
my
Twitter of them
God.
old ass white women.
Nah,
And
girl
he-
time used to
That shit was
be.
nasty.
Girl time used to be
Nah.
hype. I don't know what happened.
It's
I left Twitter.
Damn, bro, you being a real
I
hater
left
right
Twitter
now.
and Lil B started wild and posting these crusty white women.
It's been a crazy couple days, bro. You got Bow Wow talking about a girl that I was dating busting my G-Wagon. Fetty Wap is apparently assaulting women in Hollywood. Allegedly.
oh, I heard about that.
I fuck with
Yeah.
Fetty too.
Fucking
Why are all these like?
Fucking-
Why are all these people in the spotlight just doing all this shit all of a sudden? Like, they should know better,
They still
especially in this day and age.
still from the hood.
50 Cent out here trolling Young Buck in public.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, terrible. Fucking terrible. Fucking.
DJ.
Lil Pump quitting drugs. It's all everything's going crazy, bro.
Yo, he did.
Lil Xan selling tickets for $2.
Oh no.
Really?
Oh no.
Oh shit.
Terrible.
I don't even know who went to his concerts in the first place, man.
That's true. They probably.
It's
Fans are
bad.
fans, man.
Damn, if they can be famous, I should be famous.
There was also a story about DJ Khaled and still bitching about Tyler.
Are
Creator.
you
I'm
serious?
Still talking about
Are
Tyler.
you still on? He's still
Well-
on that.
Well, now he's like, I beat you, Tyler Creator. I'm number one. Tyler Creator's like, oh man, why are you so toxic?
Like I was
I
like
don't-
Tyler was literally number 1 for a week, and then whoever took back over.
Yeah.
So it doesn't really matter, dude.
I think DJ Khaled, yeah. And guess what? No one cares because that album is still fucking
It
garbage.
sucks.
Basura.
Hey,
Basura. Yeah, it's bad. I don't like it. Anyways, yeah, Cardi B's funny, but ratchet as fuck.
And she's ratchet.
Man, we sputtered to an ending. That was bad.
Good, man, because
Hey,
y'all
bro.
spent like 30 hours on the EA topic. I'm sitting
Because
there
it's a
like,
big
you niggas
topic.
really hate loot boxes.
Cause
That
it's
shit,
Flip,
nah,
look.
nah, y'all
Flip.
was over
Listen,
here repeating shit. I
that-
was like, come on, fam. Like,
Hey,
I said this
Flip.
already.
but it involves a lot.
What did I say? What did I say, bro? Whatever the fuck we want. Talk about whatever the fuck they want to talk about that. That's why I let them talk about that.
Nah.
It's not my
We-
podcast.
we-
it's everyone's
we putting
podcast.
the bench
Fuck loot
players back on the
boxes.
bench.
Fuck gambling.
Putting the bench players
For
back on the
kids.
bench next week.
You need to be. You're not being very nice, Flip. I don't
Look, man,
appreciate
we need
that.
the starters back. Where's CD at?
Oh my
Hashtag
god.
no bully.
I thought CD was gonna
Hashtag
be
no
on this
bully.
week.
Hey, Goody been holding it down, bro. I don't know. You've
2
been
weeks
you've been
in a row,
missing,
sir.
So I don't know. So
Yeah,
I need you to
don't
calm.
This man didn't even want to be
Oh
here.
man,
He's hyping himself up.
I know, right?
So,
God.
You hear that, y'all?
Man, you
he
know
don't want
what,
to be
Flip?
here for y'all.
Look, I don't
Flip,
want
I
to be
believe-
here, but I have to be here because
Flip, you know,
I am
I
the
believe it.
people's champ.
I believe you're white now. I believe that shit for real
Hey,
now.
chill, man.
Oh.
Relax.
All right.
Don't
Um,
insult me like that. No offense to the
with
white
that,
people, but don't insult
I
me.
guess
like
you know. Fucking with that, we'll end the podcast, bro. That's the end of it. We're done. Flip don't want to be here. Shtummy getting yelled at by his mom in the background. About to hear a chocolate fly out. In the back of the head.
man, I can dodge those now. I'm chilling. They'll just hit my screen.
So with that, thank you for listening to Nothing Second Podcast. We'll be back next week with fucking somebody. I don't know. I'll probably still be here. I ain't got shit to do.
that. The host, damn it.
Fucking have a good week.
Peace.
Eat ass. Live
Be
long.
safe.
Eat smoke grass. I don't fucking know.
You're all beautiful.
Talk to y'all
don't
later.
forget to stay hydrated.
Yeah. Drink your
Drink
water.
more water.
All right.
Peace.
Peace.
Later.